Yeah, hopefully we move. Hopefully Grandmaster Yoda doesn't just die immediately. We don't go first. We get turn meter off of that, but yeah, wow. 357 not doing it. Interesting. Also, yeah, definitely just a dead Grandmaster Yoda. I don't think that actually is as bad as it sounds. But Spy being this high is also very, like, this could have gone real weird with the wrong assist call happening. Or I think we're actually tied 100%. That's a bit yikes. We might coin flip here with Luke and Spy, actually. Okay, we didn't. If we hit B2, he's actually just gonna get to go, so I think we're supposed to avoid that. Not to delay. Oh, we might as well. Alright, we're off to a solid 4v5 start. Why not? For how day 1 and day 2 went, I guess we could use some artificial challenge, right? Alright, I think this is a good time to pop Mind Tricks here. We don't get the ability block. We don't really get anything on Spy, fortunately. We can have Old Ben taunt. It should be fine. So what? I mean, holistically speaking, I guess Jolie probably should have been the 5th here. There was no real reason. And the only reason why I went Yoda over Jolie in my mind was just, you know, Older Republic has some negatives with Luke Lead. They aren't that actually, like, big of a negative, but I figured there are some benefits. But if the alternative benefit is a character doesn't actively die, then I think that consideration wins. So where would this potentially get weird? Maybe like on GBA, possibly. We are gonna have to actually deal with guard. On the sooner side of things, he actually is going to be able to taunt, which is extremely rude. That Master's Training maybe needed to go into Old Ben, actually. I'm starting to have some doubts. Old Ben's a big boy. He should be able to take it, but just... I mean, this basic will probably just lead to a retaunt. Okay, it totally doesn't. 30% there. The other problem that we're going to run into now is this actually won't come back nearly as fast. But there's a lot of buffs on this old bit. Man, is this Spy actually scary right now? I think I'm supposed to do this. This would actually be a safe choice, but I don't know if that can be justified. Ooh, if Shakti should go before Spy, I think, which is gonna be sick because it means we pull the stealth off. Nice ability, idiot. Yeah, real big threat. Now Shakti actually gets to play the role of healer. We are gonna need to slow roll this a bit if we even can, actually. All right, Luke, we need you to chill out a little bit. That's extremely not chilling out, actually. That's the opposite. Shakti should be able to stall. Almost a consideration that I think we're supposed to Mind Tricks here. Because Shakti, so Open Basic isn't going to do that much, but we do have Jedi's Will. Shakti's Bravery is also going to do damage, so I would be willing to bet that even if Shakti stalled, this is going to seem really weird blowing this now, but I think this is how we extend this wave out a bit. Shakti passed her herself. Please don't kill. Thank you. And there we go. That's a pretty solid preload. It's a bit uncomfortable. I don't remember the answer to my question to myself last time on if it's better to just hold this to cycle Luke once. I'm gonna guess probably. Alright, as long as we extend everything out, I think we can still 4 out of 4 this just fine. This is still a spy, still worth being concerned about. Alright, alright, I don't want to hit Droid Battalion because we're down a man. I don't think we can shred Droid Battalion that quickly, so we need to let them stun, and then we'll deal with that problem. So in the meantime, I think we actually do just need Luke to start pumping out some damage. And by Luke, clearly I meant old bed there. Alright, stacks are off. I don't think we need to hit this button. I think we can save it. We're gonna have Master's Training next turn. We only really gain 20% terminator on Luke. It's not that big, but it's not that big of a loss to use it now either. Alright, so the way that this is working, we want to try to do the same thing, get to Spy before Spy can get a new golf. We are running into some weird, but this is pretty much a rerun of Wave 1 by the ending. We need to make sure that we get Heroes Arise going to Wave 3. Should get him pretty low. Let's say that's satisfactory. Luke Basic will yank the stealth off. Yeah, this should be plenty comfortable. The cooldown should be back up as well. I'm pretty sure this, like, the conditional doesn't even happen yet, unless he stealths. Okay. It's fine. This Terminator is less than fine, though. I almost just want to hit this button. Everyone else is so low. If this doesn't kill, though, this is actually going to be extremely tragic. I think we have some time. Okay, Hermayota at pretty much close to 100%. This is a good spot. Okay. Fairly harmless on the elite. Yeah. All we have to do is outrace the sniper droid first, and we're pretty comfortable here. Not a bad spot to use this, but we do activate or like unstun B2. I think we got time. There's no magnet or anything. I'm pretty content to just kind of overkill on the mass assist, but all right. Think oh damn, that is a lot of damage, my dude. Okay, I was not expecting that level of Luke steroids. Yeah, that's just, you're just dead, my guy. Okay. I don't know if this is too late to use this. I think we can get one. I think we can sneak it in. Shakti with a double basic just does so much heavy lifting for this team with the droid battalion. It's ridiculous. Alright, I think Shakti should outrace Spy here. Yeah, absolutely. Should just be the same story then. His stealth is off. I mean, we could even... I mean, this can't be evaded regardless, right? So the blind doesn't actually do anything here, but... we got Luke stun up as well. That's a good thing to check. Not the happiest preload. Much better. GBA. So this... Is this actually spicy? I don't know what this is. This might still just be fine. We're gonna have less Luke cycling. This might just come down to how well old Ben does his whole shtick. I think now is a plenty reasonable time to hit that button. I almost want to hold on to Master's Training here. I think it might be too soon. Because Master's Training is how we kill GBA here. I didn't actually want to kill him. We don't have offense up on Luke anymore, so probably need to get that up and running. Get Jedi as well, get offense up and go for it. Yeah, this should be it. Okay, so what did we learn? Definitely not going to go Yoda again here. Right, like, Yoda, I think, out of every single person I looked at there, like, Bastila probably even out-tanks that. She's got pretty high base stats. Jolie, definitely. And, like, yeah, Jolie wouldn't feed the cooldown on this or give Luke turn meter, but so does a dead character slot, so... think that's a fairly safe team building assumption. Alright, yeah, we're super comfortable here. Alright, one and done, 4 out of 4. Yeah, I mean... Luke lead is just so ridiculous. Like, yes, it's a slow play style, but you really are just not in much danger there. Okay. I kind of just want to jump in on this. This is... I haven't actually drafted mods for this, but kind of talked about what... See, I'm already doing the wrong thing here. This isn't even what it is anymore. Actually, it does still serve a purpose. This is actually kind of sick for this. I'm glad that I just recently got this one. To we have, I mean, the problem is I don't have that many low speed mods. I mean, this isn't going to be like no speed, but I guess ideally I would rather have like this on, probably. I mean, probably prefer a higher one than that, but percent health being an acceptable secondary replacement. Mostly just care about the one I'm thinking of, I think is, yeah, crit chance instead. We definitely need health. I guess this might just end up being fairly fast anyway. The best damage is over here. I mean, it's kind of expected, right? Like, the faster trending mods get the favoritism. I think this mod might actually end up being superior. Yeah, 13 more. I don't think, well, how weird do I want to get with this? I don't have like the ideal like health offense blend, but I actually really would not mind trying with this mod, I don't think. Also not a bad setup. Oh, yeah, sure. 3 down. Not even interested. Like, the problem is I'm looking for more offense than this. It's not really. Also, we're on broken CD now. Ugh. Wait, shouldn't it? Yeah, this, no, this definitely, I'm getting caught up on the wrong stuff now. We definitely need to be on offense primary. This needs to be a considerable amount more damage oriented, which I know I have options to fulfill that. All right, let's start here as a template, and then that was an exact tie. Huh, that's a crazy coincidence. Really, I probably should just be double filtering this. All right, so goal here, what I'm going for is also, like, does Ahsoka modding really even matter? I don't know. I don't think so. I could try just like a weird defense stack. With her being low relic, I don't think she has a open hell of surviving the first topple anyway. And that's kind of just it, right? Could try some weird mix. I don't know. What would even make her feel like she isn't just about to get gunned down? Like, that's a real shame here, is everything else aside, as long as Ahsoka could possibly stay alive to cleanse that daze off of gas, this is such a different mission. but I do not foresee that occurring. Oh, where's the sick? Yeah, that should be fairly comfy. This everything that I just did for Ahsoka is probably completely pointless. All right, this should be a 2 out of 4 at minimum. 3 out of 4 questionable, and then 4 out of 4 has its own concerns. I've done all of them multiple times, so no promises. So as I recall here, these two are your friends. This person is the asshole. We need to kill the asshole. All that matters is that we got him out of protection. Now Ahsoka just gets... Yeah, that defense modding really just changing the landscape. And then yeah, that's most of this. Just you don't have to use cooldowns or anything. Just keep life stealing pretty much. It's so ingrained to like kill B2 first, but B2 is actually pretty sick for us here because B2 doesn't do that much damage. I will mostly heal what he does to us instead. Okay. Sniper droid is the general concern here, so yeah. Also, B2 activating just gives us Terminator anyway, so like if B2 didn't activate there, then we Sniper droid probably goes before us, for example. Very fun mission for the most part, except for what usually happens next. Alright, where's the asshole at? The worst part about this is that he's an elite, so I think technically this actually might... I think the proper play here is actually just to point this at the back guy. Because so he's gonna daze us, pretty much guaranteed. We need to be able to kill people enough to get the daze off, is the running theory that I have. This feels a little bit sketchy because instead we are not killing the actual threat guy, but I feel like this makes sense to me. Grit your teeth and close. So what is it? I mean, I really don't know. Like, I tried a speed body gas last time, I think, and pretty much had the exact same result, but our speed was... like, it looked like we could have made it. Actually, I'm gonna pull this up, because this is... on to... I remember this one being fairly comfy last time. Just something very subtle about Padme R2-3PO. Just seems to work really, really well. Give the team a lot of extra bulk and regen. I'm pretty sure there should still be... yeah. So on the beefier end, I'd hope that I drafted R2 as a tanky character. We went tanky speed. I don't even know if we need that speed, sir. 328 speed, that is ambitious. But imagine if we just got chunkier. The dream that I have. Should probably... Alright, if we're gonna do this, we need to fill in the rest of the mods first, just to make sure. Anakin, CD health. I think that's more responsible than running CD... CC like last time. I like the approach. I like the thought process. GK health. We came from there. This should have absolutely no conflicts. I can't imagine why it would. All right, buddy. We need you to be big boy. We'll pull this in. We'll go that. I'm just gonna do some of this action. Man. Yeah, I kind of stopped focusing on high flat secondary at some point, at least for 6E purposes. It's such a, I don't know, 1,000 health is very rarely like a oh my god level swing for a kit. I think I'll probably lead the higher speed here. Tempting to maintain that pattern. It's a little bit of a bigger jump, but yeah, still some respectable speed, but a much, much better stat share for the team. I think should be quite comfortable. Okay, I think time to go on in. I still don't fully comprehend why this team tends to feel so good, aside from just general stats as well as some of the extra consistency from like 3PO unique heals. Like 3PO creating more protection that gets more dispels. Just add some nice stability, I guess. That's my guess. Hopefully slowing down R2 isn't a misplay here, but I would think the added health should add some nice consistency. Right off the bat, this wave looks so intimidating. Wait a minute. And of course, I'm pretty sure we're just supposed to zerg down the B2s ASAP. Sniper Droid has me a bit nervous, sir. Okay, got the double confused. Okay, I think this mass assist will insta-kill. I guess I could try to insta-kill Sniper. That feels a little bit greedy though. We actually didn't. Fair enough. I guess that is one less damaging assist with 3PO being here. I guess that's why I was one off. Alright, we do need to start working on Sniper. He is coming back up on his threat pretty shortly here. Say that aspect is fairly solved. Okay. Would be nice to get some healing in, but otherwise I think we're in good shape. Anakin should get a bonus turn. We don't actually want to kill B1, so we just want to get him lower on the damage. So as long as we smoke screen ourselves, we'll keep the foresight, but GK will keep taunting. Pretty sure. Not happy with R2 being this low, but man, we don't have any translation on Padme. How? That seems insane to me. This would be so greedy not to pop heal on R2, but this also feels kind of bad spending it now. Not that much translation actually, so we might, I don't know. This is such a pipe dream. It would be cool if I could get a double translate or triple translation Padme to try to cycle the heal one more rounds. This seems so foolhardy. Guess. Ah, I forgot that courage converted off of non-combat. Yeah, this is extremely not gonna happen. The problem is, no matter who we aim at here, I'm pretty sure we're locked into this being the end of the chain. Yeah, definitely. Fair enough. Just we'll have Padme kick. Heal is gonna be off a ways though. I think Padme basic into GK Master Fist would curve nicely here. I don't know that we actually have that up. We extremely do not. Alright. What's the next plan? Get mowed down? Alright, sounds like a good plan. That's unfortunate. I mean, I would hope that we would be able to recover this wave, although not having Padme heal makes this... I don't know, is clunky the word? Why did this go so badly this time? Nice. Interesting. I don't know why this went so badly this time. I remember this feeling pretty good last time. Let's see. Don't know. If I have... I'm gonna just have to cash this in. Be what, day 2? So what went poorly here? I'm curious. So otherwise... And the only thing we really changed there is R2 speed. The only other real difference, I mean, it really entirely could have just come down to preload quality. The way this fight went, It really might have just been a bad wave entry. I mean, we had Anakin that topped out Terminator, but that wasn't really... Padme would have cycled a bonus turn, right? I wonder if that's actually just a really bad misplay there. We actually could have cycled Padme cooldowns. Yeah, that's a bit yikes. 1 out of 4 is always a bit yikes. So what, we're -5 on total wave count. We're still gonna hit 60 potentially. Because most of this should be pretty comfy, I would think. I guess the GR Jedi is going to be the major last chance to lose banners. And I guess this last one is just going to be Old Faithful. I guess this does technically open up like JTR in this light side slot. How did I do on gas mission? Spend a little bit on... Oh god, this is so fragmented. I'm gonna have to kill all of these VODs, stitch it together, and edit out the part where I just talked into a microphone that was muted in OBS for 15 minutes. Gas got the day shutdown in at 3 out of 4, which this is not. We're watching a replay of me watching a replay while watching it. This is what it's like to go crazy. Yeah, the general conclusion. So I got 2 out of 4, hit 3 out of 4. It seems like this really might just be RNG. If you can't keep, like, if you don't have like a crazy Relic 7 Ahsoka who could just stay alive to wave 3, which that seems like asking a lot, actually. But I fought the wave. Okay, it's over here. God, I'm not on desktop either. Okay, this is all crumbling down. The gas mission went kind of as expected for getting days. I just don't know how you're supposed to, like, the thing that I was hoping for is I went for the murder plan on him, thinking like, okay, yeah, you know, hopefully we'll get days, we'll get another turn, and then finish him off, and yeah, just extremely not happening. Okay, at the very least, there's nothing that could possibly go wrong with the tried and true. Nothing could go wrong here. Just beating people up with pure stats. Alright, after, like, Han actually took some heat last time. I think it's been funny running some of the secondaries that we've been running, or primaries that we've been running, but I think it would be a lot funnier if I just gave everyone the mods that they generally should be running. Is also a pretty good joke.
Heals everything.
So just to make sure my bandwidth is getting murdered, I need to kill like half of these stream tabs. Alright. Han does not need crit chance. Just need... This I'm relatively okay with. This feels like we're looking at the 23 a bit too needily. And also pretty safe that we can just go by Mark 6. Someone pointed out in the comments, and I tend to agree as well. I think Han ends up being priority target on this team a lot of the time. Like you saw last night, he got repeatedly dunked on. Like I think 4 deaths in 5 seconds. Gio's just happily going to town on him. Yeah, this should be probably some mod corrections worth saving. Alright, off to the races. You know, I don't know how much this team actually cares about B2s. Like, do we? I mean, the AoE is kind of annoying, like it's not going to proc Vandor at all, but like, how much of a problem is it actually? I guess it's overall probably just some of the best value. Let's try Stunning Sniper. I'm curious. Lifeblood out on the town. I guess there is that whole potential loop with B2's activating and Han counterattacking. I wouldn't mind just having Chewie. It's gonna be a while until Chewie gets Lifeblood, so I don't know that AoE here is actually that bad of a play, but I guess just alright, we are getting a little bit looped, but no lead activations yet or anything, nothing serious. All that really matters now is that we need to hit this button. Alright, we have absolutely no reason to hit AoE now. This wave is already pretty much... Is this? Do we need to be... Okay, he's not going to use this yet anyway. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, you can take that lead activation all you want. That is completely fine to me. What? Did he just basic? What? You know what? I respect it. I'm here for it. You think Gar Saxon will make a surprise Death Star appearance? Well, like talking like a Death Star raid, or what are we optimistically hoping for this time? Death Star LSTB. Wait, that's a day away. Is it? Is time just a flat circle? I'm pretty sure that's 24 hours out, right? That's 30 hours? Yeah. Prime Force, you can't do this to me. Actually, I would be fine with it. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Might as well. The one situation in the entire video game where whirlwinding a B2 or B1 is socially acceptable. If we AoE here, we're not gonna get AoE back for the next wave, so I'm just gonna do some of this type of action. We probably should have basics here just to stop the gunner from popping off. Like, Poe is kinda needing some hope, some help. For once, we're actually getting out of ways with Chewie having Terminator. This feels like a fluke. I'm not comfortable with this. I will say, Forsu, oh god, I have an hour until payout. I'm pretty sure I actually fell overnight. I've been messing around with Hilo in Arena. That boy does... I kill people and I don't even know why. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just use the AoE now. You know, I do the double swap opener into AoE. We got 80 siphon stacks and then people just disappear. It's a bit disconcerting. Alright, should be Chewie ready to one-shot. It's not even a real fight. Alright, we used the last wave. Fair enough. Oh, Poe unique. I was like, we're gonna have to, I was worried that we weren't gonna get to kill the T-Series, but good old Poe unique saving us some completely useless strategies. Now we use Ray ult at the very end. You know, Magna Guard is a huge threat. We win. Alright, a little bit bumpier. I was expecting 2 out of 4 in gas, like hoping for, you know, hope for more, but expect it to die to the days as is tradition. This I was not really expecting. That crashing and burning on 1 out of 4 or 2 out of 4. I had like I do remember feeling pretty solid on like, okay, like it seemed like they were greater than the sum of their parts, because not to say that like R2-3PO and the Padme team is like the worst thing out there, but I didn't think they weren't necessarily killing it like that. But it worked for the last 2 times, and I guess partly the reason for that is just that the waves were easier. So, given this team spread, and like pulling up the mock drafts, let's do a slight modification on it actually. I need to stop doing this and start climbing, or whatever, we're here now. Let's say, I actually have to take out Shakti first, so this should just be like a, I guess if it's not Padme, let's go top down. So what we're going to here first, Shakti out, also whoever. JK probably would be best if we're not going first, just to stabilize things a bit, but I think GMY, I wouldn't mind sticking for Jolie, but I think they're still going to be the same. Like, even with GK there, I feel like GMY, like, the dude legitimately died in like 1 hit with 1 beat, 1 assists. I don't, that's GK's not saving it from that. So I think this setup looks pretty alright. Luke loves his Obi-Wans anyway. This is like a weirdly thematic team. And then it should just be alright, that's Platoon should be moved, but I do actually want to start, like, the more power, like new power characters you're getting, you can definitely start helping your guild with more platoons, and I haven't been putting any thought into that yet, aside from like sticking JKR in there. I know that I'm using Luke and not using JKR. I mean, of course, if you can run JKR and get away with it, then sure. That's a good point. I mean, GMY should be the priority target over Revan, I would hope. So yeah, as long as you get Savior, that's a pretty easy lock-in. But yeah, fair enough. That does have some pretty good luck to it.